we're all on the same road. And it's a matter of, does the door get open for you or shut? Do you get encouraged or not? And so I've really lived my life trying to open doors for people, make connections, find ways that I can leverage my thinking, my gifts, both on a volunteer as well as in my consulting practice and all the other things I've done for good. And so I'm really fortunate because my life and my heart and my soul are very much caught into this whole concept of community service and community building, one way or another. You know, I'm really touched by getting this award. And so oftentimes when we get awards, we talk about what made us, and it's the good stuff. If you think of my principles, it's also the things that you chose to do that weren't the greatest decision to make, but they ended up being life-defining anyhow. And so I think of how I begun my life, and I dropped out of school in 10th grade. And it was for a very silly reason. Somebody hurt my feelings, and so I just dropped out of school. But there was this French teacher, Mr. Cobb, who he saw me the day I came in, he grabbed my hand, and he said, "What the hell are you doing?" And he took me to his French lab, and we listened to what I thought were dirty French musicals, and we're laughing, and he's the one that I worked for and did really well in high school after that. I don't think you can carve out your career. I think if you carve out your career, you lose the essence of your life. I think it's about being confident enough that you were willing to wander to some degree, being prudent and understanding you have things that you have to have money in your pocket and bread on your table, but not getting so caught up in what you think has to be a proper career path, and being able to check your stomach and your heart. And if you're not in a place you want to be, make a move and find out where that is. It's there for you somewhere, and you just have to keep pushing at the edges to find out where you're supposed to be. And so I always looked at whatever I did, there was something else I was supposed to do with my gifts. It wasn't about getting the next job or achieving this next goalpost as much as it was being able to figure out how I use my gifts to contribute to ultimately a better world. You know, I love the Jefferson Awards, and because to me the Jefferson Awards represent people that do things that make a difference and they didn't have to.